All right, this is a rotator cuff lacrosse ball trigger point release technique. So all you're going to need for this is a wall and a lacrosse ball, mobility sphere, something like that. So now what you're going to do, this is going to be really good to help either like reduce pain in the short term to get you to tolerate other exercises that are going to give you more bang for your buck and kind of help address more of the root cause of the issue. As well as to help release some of the musculature and gain back some range of motion in the shoulder as well. So on the back of your shoulder, you have your shoulder blade. And so you can kind of feel there's this ridge that kind of goes in a horizontal kind of direction towards your shoulder. That's called the spine of your scapula. You want to position the lacrosse ball just below that ridge. And so you're going to take the uninvolved side, or the side that you don't want to focus on. You're going to try and position that ball below that spine of the scap. I like to kind of like hug my arm to my side, grab my elbow to kind of help just stabilize the arm. And I like to actually kind of start in a little bit of a squat. That way I can kind of roll it up and down to help kind of figure out where that most tender spot is. And that's the goal. Once you get that ball there, put a little pressure into it to keep it where it is. But then I want you to think of it like scanning the area, rolling the ball around to figure out where is that spot that is the most tender. And once you find it, you're going to keep the pressure of the ball against that spot. And then from there, I want you to slowly start to increase pressure from your body into the ball until your pain ramps up to about a 6 out of 10 on a 0 to 10 pain scale. Once you get to a 6, you're going to hold that pressure and you're just going to breathe. And you're going to keep holding it until that pain starts to subside and decrease down to a 3 out of 10. Once it gets down to a 3, you're going to push even more until that pressure brings it back up to a 6. Hold that pressure and breathe and wait again until it decreases back down to a 3. And you're just going to rinse and repeat. Once it goes down to a 3, push even more, bring it back up to a 6, hold, breathe, wait for it to go down to a 3, and then push even more. And you're going to rinse and repeat like that you could do it for up to like 10, 15, 20 reps.